Hi, hello, and welcome
to the Story Is Pod
with Katie
and Amanda. We're back together.
Back together again.
The gang is back together.
I look like a dungeon troll, and you look so cutie today.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. My hair is very dirty, but it's going to be clean and washed for our event tomorrow.
That's good.
Or today, I guess.
When you're listening.
When you're listening to this.
Yep.
Humble brag.
Hee hee hee.
We're going to be hanging out with Brooke Averitt.
It feels like we've known about this for so long, and now it's finally here.
Yes, it is finally here. And I looked at you and I said, oh, this is the beginning. This is the beginning of our, as if we weren't ever not busy. This is the kickoff to the really busy season.
June is kooky. July, we have like a scotch of a breather.
Correct.
For now,
right.
As we should say.
Yeah.
And then August
is insane.
I just don't think you guys understand what is coming in August.
And September now.
And September.
And really October.
And then October, and then we're basically to Akatar. Like, it's tomorrow.
Right.
It's tomorrow.
I am both super excited and also has the panics a little bit.
I'm not panicking yet.
No, you'll panic like the day of, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm done. I panic before it happens, and you panic like a little bit like the night before.
Mm-hmm. Like right now.
Yeah, you usually start to like message me, hey, I can't sleep. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, what's going on? What are we doing here? Who let us do this? Yeah, I texted you earlier and I got no reply. I said, hey. She goes, hey. And I said, we have coming. I can't say who. And just nothing.
I'm sorry. I was back. My first day back in the office from vacation.
Oh,
I was like digging
out
a little bit. I mean, let me be very clear. If my coworkers are listening to this, you guys did all the hard work. I just had to go through the emails. And really, from a place of privilege, I only had like between 400 and 500 from last week.
Whoa.
Well, because
that's impressive.
My project work has been pulled back some.
Sure.
So there wasn't quite as many as there usually are. Just
congratulations.
Like That's, for those of you.
Back in the day, if you're gone for a week, you're looking down the barrel of 2,000 emails. When you come back.
Easily. Full-time corporate Amanda was getting minimum 500 emails a day.
Right. That's so crazy.
And then when we would talk to Bestie Westie, especially when she like first started and she was an individual contributor at Amazon, I remember the first time that we went out to visit our friend Megan that lives in Arizona. Mm-hmm. And she was like, we were gone for maybe 4 days. And she was like, I got 39 emails. And I was like, I got 39 emails in the first hour I was gone.
Literally. Yeah, like, yeah. Send help. That was crazy. I forgot about that.
We
were all just like,
I will never forget it. She was like, well, we just like Slack a lot. And I'm like, yeah, they do that too. We don't Slack, we Teams. But like,
sure,
they find me.
They do be finding you.
Anyways, that's enough about me. I would like the group to recognize I got a new water bottle.
It's very cute.
It's a good colorway, right?
It's a very good colorway. I saw it at this weekend while I was out and about in my travels. And you said that they had like an opposite colorway, but I didn't see that one. I just saw this one.
Did you go to the Whole Foods? That's where I got this.
I did not.
I got this at the Whole Foods in South Park.
You're kind of hiding it behind.
Sorry. This is my fancy new. I became part of the Owala. Mm-hmm. No free advertising, but if this Owala company
beep it all
wants
out
to sponsor us, I like the sound it makes. Wow. I do feel a little bit like a child when I drink from it because it has this like hidden straw, so you don't have to tip it. Mm-hmm. But I like that it locks because I was real freaking tired of my other water weapons, as I like to call them.
Yep.
Spilling everywhere.
Your vessels.
Yeah. I mean, these are weapons of water. Like, you could murder somebody with this.
100%. Has there been death by water bottle yet?
I don't know, but if somebody comes at me, just know, and I'm packing this thing and it's full of water, you're a dead person.
Truly. Part of the Big Dumb Cup committee. I love it.
Is that what they call us? A big dumb cup?
That's what I call it.
Oh, well.
I love it. I think it's fun. I love mine. Mine is like the purpley pink with like the Taylor Swift lyrics and little isms all over it. I love it. My mom got it for me for my birthday.
The Etsy gods looked upon you.
A cool 35 years old, and I was like, oh, it's Taylor Swift cup. Oh my God.
I mean, listen, at this point, we buy everything that we want ourselves. So, like, what does one get you?
I know.
An experience.
An
experience.
A vacation.
Right.
If anybody's asking what I want, that's what I want. I want a vacation.
I want a vacation where I have to do nothing. Like, I don't want to pick. But I do. And that's the problem.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
I want a vacation where I have like a butler and a chef.
Yeah.
And so I just go, today I would like a chicken Caesar salad by the pool and a French fry.
And then go, coming right up.
Got it. What would you like for supper, ma'am?
I had a chicken Caesar wrap for lunch today.
From Catalina?
Sure did.
Wow.
Called it in. Went and picked it up. It was delicious, as always.
I meal
Shout out to Catalina.
If they want to sponsor us, we're happy to.
Why, though? They're nobody's going to sponsor us because we're giving them free shout outs. So why are they going to sponsor if we give it to them for free?
We're happy to.
Don't scream.
Careful.
I got it.
We are happy to, like, eat on camera if that's something like that they want.
Okay.
Like a promo ad to our dozens of listeners.
Sure. I don't know that our listeners want to hear us eating, though. They might have
ASMR.
Yeah, but they also might have misophonia, and that's not good.
Sure, but trigger warning.
Okay.
Trigger warning for this podcast. Misophonia.
We don't have anything booked, to be clear. We're just talking.
I'm just speaking
into
hoping. The existence.
If you could have a sponsor for no. Let me tee it up.
Okay.
If you could have a sponsor for your life, like a brand sponsor that is like Amanda Earle personified, what would it be?
Either Shop Bop or J. Crew could sponsor my life.
Got it.
Those are the two places I spend most of my money at.
Got it.
Outside of like food.
Yeah.
What would you have yours be? I mean, Trope basically sponsors my life, but
I was thinking I would love for Sonic to sponsor me.
There's just not a Sonic close to us.
I know, but I love Sonic.
What about a Cookout?
I'd go for Cookout.
There's a Cookout close to us.
I mean, I do be buying a lot of Louis Vuitton, so like they should probably sponsor if I got it like a if I was choosing like a brand.
Okay.
But if we're being like so fucking for real, like McDonald's, they'd be like
we do
love them.
Frequent McDonald's a lot.
Yeah,
because it's not to give it away, but there's one very.
It's so close.
To the store.
It's so close. Yeah, and we just like boop through there like a fry and a Coke, a crispy fountain Coca-Cola,
crispy Coke, or a spicy Sprite,
or a half sweet, half unsweet tea.
I go full unsweet.
Sure.
And
I like with a Sprite.
Oh, I like a Sprite. A Sprite after a certain hour of the day. Like I can't drink caffeine after 3 p.m., let's call it.
Is it really 3 p.m.?
I mean, I push my limits. Depends on what I have to do the next day. Can I afford to be up until midnight? Or do I need to go to bed at 9 p.m.? Like, what needs to happen?
Understood. Also, while we're here shouting things out, yesterday, Charlie and I had a lovely spa day. We went down to the Head Spa Sanctuary in Pineville. It was delightful. I had
Can they sponsor us?
Shout out to Olivia. She was lovely. And we did a whole spa day. It was so great. So we did massage, we did facial, and then we did the head spa portion.
Yeah.
It was such a great day.
Had you had the head spa before? Oh, yeah.
No.
I like that.
It was so humbling to get those photos beforehand. And I knew I went in with really dirty hair too, because it fell on the day before that, or it fell within like what would have been like 36 hours of like wash day anyway. And I was like, well, I know I'm going to this, so I'm just like not going to.
Why would we?
Oh, so she's like, wow, there's a lot of buildup. I'm like, right, okay, well.
A lot of dry shampoo in here.
That's what I tried to warn her. I was like, girl, there's a lot of, what is it, K2?
K18.
K18. There's a lot of K18 up in here.
Airwash, baby.
So, yeah, but that was really, really great. So shout out to them. It was a lovely day. We had a lovely day. I was a little mad at myself because I had like a little bit of a headache when we went. So that, wasn't like, could have, the experience could have been better on my end because I could have like felt a little better going in.
Sure.
But other than that, it was lovely.
Our headache synced yesterday.
Oh my God. By the time I went to bed last night, I was hurting for certain. Yeah. So I put myself into a small coma, took my headache medicine, my Lexapro, and a muscle relaxer.
That feels
all
dangerous.
At once. I won't tell you what time I got up today because I could quite literally barely peel myself out of bed.
Oh, nice. I should have called you when I strolled into the
I'm
office.
glad you didn't. I wouldn't have answered. I was dead.
Give you a little.
I was absolutely
ring-a-ding-ding.
Didn't hear when Charlie left, and usually like I hear like. I don't know that I fully
last night, didn't he?
Oh, you're so right. He did.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't hear him. Well, that makes me feel better. He wasn't home.
So
thank you.
That drug coma, man.
I was done.
Okay. Good.
Done.
Great. Well, I'm glad you're alive because
Me too.
that is
Me too.
Terrifying. And can we maybe not do that again?
I will definitely do that again.
Okay.
But again, when I know that I can do it, I can't be willy-nilly out here taking a muscle relaxer just on every Tuesday,
Wouldn't that be a nice schedule?
Oh my God, you guys. Not to promote drug use, but I'm here to tell you.
Was your back really bothering you yesterday?
Yes, and I was also very scared after I had that massage that I was going to be like immobile because we did the massage first, which in hindsight I do think was maybe the mistake. I think we should have done the massage probably last versus first because the bed that you lay on for the facial and for the head spa portion is like a completely flat, like it's not.
Oh,
I wouldn't say it was super comfortable.
Got it.
And I was really starting to hurt after because I just had the massage, right? So I'm feeling loosey goosey, like feeling good, whatever. And then I immediately had to go lay completely flat, completely still, and it wasn't ideal.
Got it. Well, I guess that's also hard too because if you had gotten the head spa first, then your hair would be clean. And then if you got...
Right.
So...
Right.
I don't... In order of operations, I'm not sure that it could have been done differently.
Maybe not. Maybe
if
not.
You wanted like the cleanest of clean hair, which is
sure,
like the whole point
which
of
is
the
what you
head
do,
spa.
right? Yeah. So I don't know. Either way. So by the time I got home, I was starting to get a little stiff, but I feel so good today. Like my back and stuff feels really, really good today. Mm-hmm.
Do you like a deep tissue?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I like to come out bruised. Like I had a massage on Thursday morning and I'm still a little bruised.
Yeah, I like to feel a little sore the next day. No, that was not the experience that we were going for yesterday.
Oh, got it.
But she did do some really crazy stretch thing on my like hips, and boy, that was humbling, shall we say?
Amanda and
she gave me a hug afterwards, and she was like, "That was really hard," and I was like, "Yeah, I know." A hug, Amanda. The therapist hugged me. Okay. Anyway,
you looked like you needed it.
I guess I did.
Amanda and I both got massages on our vacation on Thursday, and we both asked separately our therapist if they would consider moving to Charlotte because we liked them so much.
That's good.
I was like,
listen, there it's so hard to find. It really is.
And I like a really deep tissue massage. And there was listen, I like a really deep tissue massage. As I said, I am still sore from Thursday of last week, but there was one point when he got into my hips where I was like, you got to let up just like a hair because I'm going to come off this table. Yeah. Yeah. I want it just to that tipping point.
Yeah. There's no falling asleep during the type of massage that I want. Charlie, on the other hand, he's dead asleep.
He would sleep
right anywhere. He slept through the head massage, the head spa portion too.
I could see that.
Now, I'm not going to lie, I dozed off during that as well too.
Because somebody playing with your hair.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I was awake for like a pretty good majority of it because homegirl was getting in there, which she should have. My hair was disgusting. So
Yeah,
But it
and
was great.
Charlie has like significantly less hair than you, right?
He's got no hair, so it's just like tee.
Yeah, and I'm sure everybody likes that.
Yeah, of course.
Are there people that don't like that?
Sure. There are people that hate joy, you know?
That's also like when I get a massage too, I like them to do my feet. Like get in the arches. Like when you get a pedicure, like I'm like, get in there. Really get those knots going.
Yeah. The feet's a new thing for me. I haven't always really liked foot massage because I sat all day at my old job, so I didn't feel like my feet never really hurt. Different game now, right? Because your girl do be standing, so that shit is different. But I would much rather them work on like my neck and like head and neck versus my feet, which I feel like is always what it comes down to. It's either you get one or the other. And not.
I always ask that, listen, and like as a TMJ girly, I'm always like, if there is anything that you can do, and most places don't do this. It's state by state regulation. Yeah. But I have had like the people go inside my mouth and
I
do
had that too. That fucking hurts.
I loved it.
I mean, me too, but that is not.
I'm in it more for like therapeutic versus like a
100% relaxation. Yes.
Yeah.
Yesterday was more relaxy. Yeah. Not heal me. Yeah. Not heal me like I normally am when I go see my guy in South Park, who I will not be plugging because I will not be able to get an appointment with him. Can't do it, sorry.
He loves that. Well, let's talk about a couple of things that have happened.
Let's do it.
So you had a relaxing day yesterday, but some other celebrities had some big days. Dua Lipa got married.
Dula Peep, she did it.
She did it. This was
I had this on my list too.
This was her civil ceremony, so they are having a big Italian wedding later this summer.
Italian? Is he Italian?
I think that they're just having it in Italy.
In Italy, okay.
I want to say Sicily, but it could be Sardinia.
Sure. Italian.
I think it's Italian.
We'll
I'm
just
pretty
go
sure
Italian.
It's Italian. Later this summer, I want to say it's maybe in July or August.
Oh. Okay.
And this was their civil ceremony. She wore a custom Schiaparelli suit. It was incredible.
Very like 1950s. Yes. Like she had on a glove. She had on a hat or a fixture. Fastener.
Fascinator?
Fascinator. Thank you.
I think this was like a hat though.
Yeah.
And it was like gold foiled on the underside of the brim. It was inspired, I'm going to say Brigitte Bardot, but I think that's wrong. Maybe Bianca Jagger wore something along these lines.
That makes sense. It was like a light blue, like a really, really pale blue color.
Was it? I thought it was white.
And he wore like a dark navy color.
Asymmetric. She wore gorgeous. Louis Vuittons. She looked fantastic. Also, I loved that it was like a civil ceremony and was really like just their family. Yeah. Very cute, very pretty. Loved it.
She is so cool and so beautiful and just like I think they're such a great match.
I think, and she's like very intellectual.
Homegirl is reading.
Her book club.
Yeah, they're very cerebral. Like very, very highbrow.
Yes.
A lot of nonfiction.
A lot of like really highbrow lit fic. Very the opposite of what I read most of the time.
And that's okay.
But I love it. I love to watch her like little podcasts that she does. I think that's great.
Yes, very cool. She's very, very cool girl.
Another big night for Hudson, our boy Huddy.
Yes.
He won Best Lead Actor in a Drama Series for Heated Rivalry.
For the Canadian Awards.
Correct. It was the Canadian, is it called the Canadian Awards? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's their version of like the Emmys.
Correct. And he gave an incredible speech. If you haven't seen the clip, producer Tommy, aka Thomason, will drop it in here as long as we're allowed to do that. And he basically gets up there and says, if I could rip this trophy in half and give it to my hot Russian counterpart, Connor Story, because without him, I couldn't have done it. And I thought that was so cute.
I just can't believe he won over Con.
Well, were they both nominated?
I mean, I think so. I would think so.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
I'll look and see.
I assumed he wasn't nominated, but I don't know why I assumed that because Hudson's
Even
Canadian.
crazier that he got nominated and he didn't. Canadian awards. Hated Rivalry won 16 awards.
I have something offensive to ask.
What is it up against?
Right.
Sure. And I think that's fair. It would have been a travesty if they didn't win all of these awards. Do you know what I mean? Like, they so deserved. It was the biggest show on the fucking planet. Like, it would be, come on, Canada. Do the right thing. Right. Don't be crazy.
Right. Yeah, I think that is a little bit nutty. Mm-hmm. Because they were ineligible for other awards, like the Emmys, you know?
Yeah, one for Best Drama. Kogo Fund Audience Choice Award.
Great. Sponsored.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Hudson. And then the other stuff must be like technical awards because those are the only ones that I can see.
And it should win a lot of technical awards. Best presentation with a shoestring budget. Yes.
Sure.
And I mean, I'm assuming like director, producer.
I'm guessing, yes. Yeah. It was pulling like best actor in a drama, best actor in a, like those awards, and I can't get it to pull the others, but happy for him. So deserved. Love it. But I'm so sorry. You can't tell me that he's a better actor than Connor Story. I just can't believe it. And I'm not saying that Connor should have won, but like, how do you pick between the two is more my question.
Yeah. Correct.
He does a full fucking accent. He learns Russian. Like, what more do you want from
that's
somebody?
Why I'm wondering, like, was he nominated? Or is it more because Hudson's a Canadian actor? Like, is that what tipped the scales?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, you're looking that up. There is some more parasocial headlines that I would like to discuss. On my trip last week, I forced is a strong word, but made Bestie Westie start off campus.
Oh, good.
Because I won't stop. It's the only thing I think about right now.
How many episodes did you watch?
We did 4.
Okay.
And I sent her home and said, now you have something to do on Sunday when your husband is working at my house. Here you go. You have 4 whole hours uninterrupted. You can do. And she was like, thank you so much. She was like, you were just smiling and kicking your little feet over there while you were watching it. But we did get some news. We got a confirmation that Dean and Allie are in fact season 2.
Yep.
They have started filming, as we have started to see Steven specifically, who plays Dean, post his newly dyed blonde hair.
God. Does it look better?
I don't know if better is what I would say. I don't know if better is where I would go. But you know what? Body yada 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 yada.
One job. You had to fix his hair.
I think it's slightly better, but I don't know. Oh. To be fair, the picture that I saw was him without a shirt on. So
you're like, what color was his hair? Sure.
Right. Wasn't super focused in on that.
Understood.
But also big news, and I don't know if we talked about this last week, that Quinn snagged them. Did we?
No. That news dropped like a minute after we recorded.
So Mika and Steven are the newest voices of Quinn, and I believe that there are going to be 3.
Hey, again, Quinn, here we are, week 1,477 in a row of us championing and talking about how do they keep doing it. It is so impressive. How do they have the scripts ready? How do they know? Like, you can't tell me that they knew that Dean and Allie were going to be the breakout star of this show. And newsflash, it all dropped at once. It's not like Heated Rivalry where you had weeks and weeks to build it and then they could start recording. Did they record this 5 minutes ago? Like, how?
That's my question, is like, when? Now, I know that because there is not like a full production, like a full scale production behind it in terms of like film, that it can be produced arguably faster.
Right.
But you still have to get on this. And they were doing so much press for the release.
The most press. Like, they were doing the most.
I wonder when they recorded this, or if Quinn caught the vibes that this was going to be for the girls, because dare I say that the book girls and the Quinn girls are a circle. The Venn diagram is a circle.
I'm going to read you the blurb for
Tell
because
me. They're roommates.
They are reading a book called Rent Free.
Yeah.
Rent Free follows two complete opposites, Nora, a feisty, charismatic, no-nonsense painter living in New York City, and Jack, a cocky, infuriatingly charming former jock turned investment banker, as they navigate post-college growing pains in close proximity.
Right. So they're playing themselves.
Right.
They're playing their characters.
Quinn.
It's incredible work.
It's fucking incredible. I don't know how they keep doing it.
Who is responsible for the talent acquisition?
I would like them to please reveal themselves, because
give them a raise.
Yes. And they deserve
Everything.
to be recognized for their hard work.
Yeah.
And don't tell me, oh, it's a team effort. No. It is one person. You can't tell me that it's not.
No. I have a question. May I? Are they eligible for things like Grammys? Audiobooks are.
That is such a good question. I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't if it's an audiobook.
Right?
I don't know. I would think yes.
Did you get that push notification? James Vanderbeek's ex-wife Heather McComb remarries 3 months after his death.
His ex-wife, not the woman he was married to.
Got it. That was misleading for me. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
Thank you for clarifying that. I was like, whoa. Oh.
The woman he was married before his
Got it.
wife he was with when he died.
People, we were really digging for that headline.
Really digging for that headline.
Slow news day.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, sorry. I would love to see Quinn win some sort of Grammy.
And they should. You know what? Do you know where Quinn should win an award? The Las Culturistas Culture Awards.
Oh, that feels like attainable.
Yes, Matt and Bo, hear my cries at Las Culturistas. They're hosting the awards. They're coming up soon. I think that you should throw in Quinn for a nominee for the Culturiest Culture Award of 2026.
Okay. Love it. Forgive me, I'm not on the Quinn app. They also have like queer content.
I think so.
Okay. I'm like, obviously, we need to get some.
I think so.
We need to get some queer stars in there.
Yeah.
Like,
we can do that.
Pedro count now?
What do you mean now? Did he confirm? No.
I think his relationship with that man is confirmed.
Is it?
They were like kissing in public.
Well,
I don't know if he's gone on record, but once he goes on record, I would like to submit Pedro.
Here's my question. Why hasn't he? He's such a champion. And for our LGBTQIA plus, brothers and sisters.
Sure.
Including his own sibling. Why isn't he? Why? Why do you think he's not confirmed? If it's true that he is part of the community. Which
maybe
he think that he
doesn't
is.
want a label. Maybe that's not what he believes in.
Okay.
I don't know. I would hate to think I can't I can. So let me back that up. I would hate to think that we are still in a place where he wouldn't get cast.
Yeah.
For roles.
Yeah.
Based on that.
Yeah.
Because he has shown. Mm-hmm. Honestly, if I'm honest, it might be the Disney of it all. Because he's Mandalorian.
That is a really good point. Because he's so beloved, everybody who works with him, has loved working with him.
Interviewers love him.
Like, he just is so beloved. I just, like, it almost, like, it just feels like that would not be a barrier for him, but that is such a good point about the Disney of it.
I just know that they're, like, they have weird morality clauses. And, which is
archaic and gross.
And also interesting because they do have, in, like, the last 10 years, especially in Florida,
that's a good thought.
Made state,
and we don't know if that's true or not. By the way, we're just
please. I don't want to catch any Disney smoke.
No. We're just like thinking about like what could be the reason.
That's like the only thing that I could think of.
Yeah, and he's in. Well, no, because Fantastic Four is not Disney, or it's not Marvel, right? That's DC.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know my comic books very well.
I don't either. So I was just thinking if that, because he's part of the Fantastic Four as well, which I don't know. But they just, man, I don't know. I think that would be such a win for the community if he confirmed or not.
It's Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It is Marvel, okay, which is also Disney. But I guess, sorry guys, I guess that makes sense though because he is already under Disney contract with Mando.
Right.
So I guess that would make sense that he would be also part of Marvel, which is owned by Disney.
Yeah.
So I guess that.
Yeah, because I guess
that would all track.
The only somebody comic book will correct me here, but I think the only one that is technically a Marvel comic that is not under the Marvel banner right now is Spider-Man,
because it's its own thing. Because Sony snatched that up when it was up for grabs in like the early 2000s, right? Because Sony's owned it for a long time.
Well, and it's like flip-flopped back and forth between them.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Why would you not want Spider-Man?
Well, which is why, like, is Tom Holland going to be in Avengers, the next Avengers Assemble situation because he plays Spider-Man?
Well, and right now it's back to Sony.
Right. And the last one I think that he was in, they like licensed it back to Disney for...
So he could be in Avengers Endgame or whatever.
Whatever it was.
Fascinating.
Yeah. There's a
That's
whole lore.
So interesting. I find that so fascinating how all of that works. And why Spider-Man got like separated from all the others.
No one remains to be seen.
Wasn't that the deal too with the Hulk for a little bit too, which is why we have that weird Hulk movie that
Edward Norton.
Pretend doesn't exist?
Yeah, the one with Edward Norton.
Yeah. Got it.
While we're here talking about Disney, this is a perfect segue.
Oh my God, you guys. We figured it out. All the TS signs about with the 13 clouds. If you guys haven't seen this, it's been all over socials the past few days. Toy Story 5 is coming out. They started a new promo, which technically is Pixar, also owned by Disney, but neither here nor there. But
hence
they started
the segue.
Right. I was just catching everybody up.
Okay.
But they started promo for Toy Story 5, and all of these billboards popped up, and it just said TS in the Toy Story font with the clouds behind it, the Andy wallpaper clouds, and they all had 13 clouds.
Correct.
And then and there was like, oh my God, there's 13, and it just went fucking crazy. And TS, also known as Taylor Swift. And we confirmed this morning. Taylor Swift confirmed this morning.
She called us.
We confirmed this morning she is in fact part of the Toy Story 5.
She has a new original song.
She has a new original song that's going to be part of the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. I'm so very excited about this.
Okay. Hear me out. I don't think this deal happens if she's not with Travis. Let me explain. I think that her relationship with Travis, and I don't even know that it's like Travis per se, but like this joyful relationship that she's in now has brought out a side of her that we have really never seen.
Okay.
And I think a playfulness and a approachability level that we've never seen with her before. And I don't think that we would have gotten this 5 years ago. From her.
You don't think that the music
I'm talking about
would have
her
lent
being,
itself?
I'm just talking about her being part of a monster Disney-owned franchise that's for kids.
Interesting. I don't know that I agree, only because,
and I don't want to give him credit because like it doesn't really have anything to. I don't know that it's even. I just mean this place in her life,
sure,
this relationship that she's in, her mindset. She owns all of her own music now, so she's kind of gotten this huge, like big burden off of her back. She did the Eras tour. She did the thing. And now we're at a point where she can do stuff that feels more fun.
Okay. Yes. I think the Disney of it all, if she had wanted to, it would have happened regardless, because she's had a relationship with Disney in the past, right? Hannah Montana. She was part of the Hannah Montana movie. So
what do you mean?
She wrote songs for Hannah Montana.
Like, is it like you're talking about the old, like back in the day?
Back in the day.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Not the 20th
I was
anniversary.
Like, what? Okay.
No.
Got it.
But yes, I do think that she's at a different point in her life where maybe that is more interesting to her.
Yeah.
And creating something specifically for kids in a period in her life that maybe they are thinking about having children.
Sure.
So yeah, I see that as maybe it's more of like a posterity thing, so that they
I just
can
think
share
it's
that
so cool
with their kids, if that's what they choose
Toy
to do.
Story, Taylor Swift, TS, like it's
incredible.
It was all so good.
So the original song is called "I Knew It, I Knew You." There was also a lot of people clowning on the internet about getting debut vault tracks as well, which
with this TS Toy Story thing
around the same, yes, because Toy Story is like Jesse and Andy, Woody. They're cowboys. That's country. Her first album was her most country. Listen, there's you're making eyes at this, but like she's now confirmed that that the clowns are not always incorrect.
Sure. This one I will say was pretty heavy-handed.
Sure.
This one was not, we weren't really grasping here. This one was a pretty B2B, thing.
I'm just telling you what the internet's talking about.
And that's fine. I don't know that I agree with the internet. Can you talk about, did we talk about the bangs already? We did last week.
Yeah, we talked about the bangs. We talked
because
about the bangs
I just
and the
saw
style.
that photo you just pulled up and they are looking wild in that picture.
Yeah, the bangs are banging, and I do think that they're
clip-ins, they're fakes.
Yeah, I think that we are protecting something for the wedding.
Cute.
Think that we're going to get a different hairstyle, a different something, and perhaps she's growing them out and they look weird, and I understand. Like when you grow out a bang, it's
tough out here,
especially like a shorter fringe like she's had.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, as all things were, all roads lead back to Taylor Swift. Did you see the clips that are going viral right now of the interview with Scooter Braun?
I have not seen like a video clip, but I've seen the pull quotes, and
so he's got some things to say. He was in an interview. It looked like on a radio show, like a morning show or something.
Wow.
And he was talking about the Taylor Swift of it all, and he claims he has only ever spoken to her like 3 times.
He met her once.
He's really never even met her.
At a party that he was invited to.
Yep, and he got invited to a party, and that she was there, and that she was very nice to him, and hello, I'm sure she was. What is she going to do, be a total see you next Tuesday to your face? No, she got a brand uphold. Hello, because she knows you're going to go on a fucking TV show and talk about it.
Also, I don't...
But she was like, this is what he said. Apparently... Taylor told him she has so much respect for him and that just like he's just this great businessman and blah, 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 blah. And then he goes, I mean, yeah, obviously, Taylor, I have so much respect for you. I mean, who would drop $300 million to buy something that they didn't, respect or whatever? Boy, goodbye. Nobody wants to hear from your Sydney Sweeney Dayton ass, okay? Right. Let us live.
Also... all of your other clients fled from you.
Literally all of them.
So you can't be that good of a businessman.
Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. And he is just like chasing clout so bad he can't stand it. And I hate.
Well, he has to make himself relevant.
Why? You made your money Go away.
Does he have that anymore?
You think he spent it all? You think it's gone? He didn't set aside any for investments?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what his wife got after she left his ass. I hope she got everything.
Did he get paid on the Taylor thing before his wife left?
I don't know.
Anyway, interesting.
Because it was like a venture capital group. So he was just like an investor in that. It wasn't all him.
Well, speaking of Sydney Sweeney, the Euphoria finale. Can we talk about it?
I haven't seen it. I haven't watched any of it.
Do you want to hear? I mean, do you care?
Does Rue die?
Jacob Elordi dies. Spoiler alert.
After they get married?
Yes. Yeah. And I actually don't think spoiler alert, I guess, going forward for Euphoria. I actually don't really know what happens either. I just saw all the things online.
Because it was last night.
But last week, the penultimate episode is when he died.
Got it. So we grieved this episode.
I guess.
Okay. I saw something with somebody posted about like a scene with Rue, who is Zendaya, and it made me think that something bad happens to her, and I don't care for that.
Great.
Okay, it's over. I guess I'll probably watch it at some point.
We'll watch it at some point just because we have to. We're women of the culture.
Sure.
We have to, I think, but...
Speaking of women of the culture, I watched the Summer House reunion, the first episode. Wow.
Did they talk about it?
It's all we talk about. I mean,
I didn't know if they left you like on a cliffhanger, because how many parts is this going to be?
I think 3 episodes.
Oh my gosh.
Which, once you get rid of the commercials, it's really like 30 minutes, right? The episodes are like 30 or 45 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long? Oh, because they're an hour and they air on regular TV.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So, first of all, not that I think this needs to be said, but I will say it. Team Sierra.
Oh, I feel like we've made ourselves clear here.
And there are a couple of people that deserve some additional recognition. KJ needs to be protected at all costs. In my corporate group message, that was my initial feedback, is that KJ should be protected at all costs. And then to hear him talk about his struggles over the fall, specifically after they stopped filming, he attempted to harm himself and was hospitalized and then diagnosed with bipolar depression. So protect him at all costs. Mia and Sierra, he said, visited him in the rehab facility like every day. They came to check on him.
Wow.
I just love their relationship. I think that it is so beautiful to see. We should all support our friends that way, especially as like all of this is like unraveling with the Amanda and West of it all, to see that they are like, some of these people in this cast are truly really good friends.
Yeah.
And then my girl Mia. I love Mia. I love Sierra. Don't get me wrong. But Mia, she is that girl. She's beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. She like broke up with her boyfriend they were not like on the same page. He is a restaurateur and was traveling around all over the place, opening up restaurants. And she wants to like settle down and do the thing. And I don't think they were in the same place. And she said, I had to break up with him.
That is so real.
I loved it. And West is a piece of shit. Amanda is getting absolutely dressed down by Sierra. And he says not a single word.
Just lets it happen.
In the previews, she storms off.
Who?
Amanda storms off, I think, at some point in the next 2 episodes. And the rest of the cast has to be like, go get your girl. Like, go check on her. And he's like, well, if I do, then, and they're like, it doesn't matter. That's your girl. You've like staked a, flag in the ground. You better go get her. That's not the guy that you want.
The bar is in hell.
Right.
Truly.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
I just need to mention this offhand because this is a kind of old news now, but we didn't talk about it when this happened, and I'm very upset with us that this missed our radar. Megan Rapinoe and Sue Bird broke up.
What?
You didn't know this either? Okay,
No.
Neither did I. The news was broke to me last week. Tommy helps us. She puts things in our little notes.
She's like, girls, you missed it.
If you missed something or for, something that we like, hey, don't forget to talk about this. She put it in our notes and we didn't see it. And so we didn't talk about it. Fucking broke up. They were together for like a decade. Yes, you guys. Yeah, and they're making that show together. Cute. Right, their production company, which is still happening. That is still on. And they do a podcast together.
Yeah.
They're sharing custody of the podcast. So they're doing every other episode. They're not even recording together, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is proof.
Yeah.
That breakups can be devastating, but can also, be civil.
Sure. I don't know what happened. I don't know that we know the details if there was,
Doesn't matter what happened.
It really doesn't matter.
Apart, whatever.
Yeah. But
we can all be adults here too.
Isn't that crazy?
That's so sad.
They were such a power couple.
Yeah.
Power couple. I was so upset when she told me this last week. Yeah, she broke that news to me while you were in Charleston.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Isn't that's upsetting?
Just
right.
I might just die alone. Just more instances of crash and burns than of wins here.
Okay, before we go in, or I guess we can segue into the book report now.
Great.
This is as good as time of any. That is not licensed. We cannot sing that. Before we get into our personal book reports, I wanted to ask you a question. I did not prep you for this, so I'm sorry I didn't, but off the fly. The sippers are getting ready to go on vacation. We're entering #vacation mode. Give us 3 to 4 books that are a great go-to vacation/summer book for you.
Oh, okay. Megan Quinn, Till Summer Do Us Part.
A classic.
Incredible. Love it. Also, any of Carly Fortune's books for me are great summer read. I just finished Student Union, which is Julie Murphy. It is a newer release. It is our June book club pick.
Let me have a sip of your water.
Oh, I was like, what are you looking at me for? It is our June book club pick, and I loved it. If you are coming off of your off-campus watching, reading high and looking for something that gives you kind of similar vibes, not sports, but prep school adjacent, rich kids, wrong side of the tracks, incredible, loved it. What else would I say? I always say anything Abby Jimenez too.
Yeah.
And Amy Dawes.
What makes a good summer read for you? What are the qualifications?
I need it to be a little
I should have
steamy.
probably asked this first.
I need it to be a little steamy.
So a 3 chili pepper?
Yeah, 3 and up.
3 and up. Okay.
Yeah. For me, it's typically contemporary.
Okay.
Because I need to feel comfortable reading it at a pool.
Okay.
Do you there's Kiss of the Basilisk, I'm probably not going to want to read at the pool.
Oh, okay. No, but go on.
I'm busy. If I'm reading Kiss of the Basilisk, I'm busy.
Understood.
And those are really the big ones.
Okay.
It needs to have a happily ever after.
Sure. Okay.
Which most of what we're reading does.
Okay. That seems fair.
What qualifications do you have, and or what are your recommendations?
I am weird. Well, let's back up.
Say more about that.
Okay. So in my mind, there are 2 seasons of reading.
Okay.
You have winter, fall. That is very serious. We are reading our serious romanticides. We are reading our books that we want to scrap up every single detail on. Everything is important. Every year you are locked in. That is what we're doing. And then you've got spring and really summer reading, where the details are not that serious. I kind of get the gist. If you are drinking and you have 3 margaritas and you oops, I don't really remember everything that happened, that's okay. Sure. And you still kind of get the thing of the book. Does that make sense? Yeah. So we have entered what I would call, for me, enemy territory, which is summer reading. That is not the type of reading I do. I find summer, quote unquote, summer reading very hard. because I like a big fat juicy. I love a series, as you guys know. And so for me, summer is reading a series. It's very nostalgic for me. I feel like it makes me think of reading Harry Potter because that's when the new books would come out.
Sure.
It makes me think of reading Twilight, and you're like up past your bedtime in your room and you're like reading something that you're like maybe not really supposed to be reading. And it's like you're so locked in, and it just like is very nostalgic and like transformative for me.
Okay.
So I love a series. So with that, I would say I love a series like Zodiac Academy. To me, that is a quintessential summer read.
Bingeable.
It's bingeable. If you miss a couple details because you're reading by the pool, you're probably fine for the most part. But it's a series, and there's world building, and you are locked into these characters. So for me, something like Zodiac is a perfect summer reading. The Divergent series.
Okay.
If I had to choose like a contemporary something, I would probably say, oof. I think I have to second you. I love a Megan Quinn, or something maybe a little thriller-y feeling. Like I think summers feel very thriller book reading time to me for some reason.
Okay.
So I like that too. Like
Okay.
something with a little bit of suspense. So like a pen pal maybe. Or a book that we both just read, Yesteryear, which is not a romance book, but it is a Good Morning America book club pick. Wow, now the light is crazy.
It's
okay.
bright. Very
I
bright.
look translucent. I mean, I already did, but it's not really helpful.
Okay.
Jeez. Okay. So anyway, so that for me is what summer reading is, and that is what I like to read.
Okay.
Another great series, Nisha Tooley, The Trial of the Sun Queen.
You love.
It's a completed series. It's 4 books.
Yep.
I love it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, to me, romantasy is not where I lean towards in summertime for sure.
I think most people don't.
But it's not to say, I mean, I started Rites of the Starling finally, so that's not to say that I don't do it during the summer. It's just when I'm by the pool and having a drink or 3, I need something that, like you said, I can kind of like bop in and out of.
Sure.
I can read while somebody's yippee yapping to me, or I'm eavesdropping on someone else's conversation, and I can do a couple of things at one time.
I even think maybe like a fun, like old school bodice ripper for the summers are fun too.
Yeah, like a Nora Roberts.
Well, or I was thinking like a Julia Quinn, like a Bridgerton type something. Like I think those are kind of fun. If you've never read Outlander, like perfect for but again, I like a series.
Right.
So
it depends.
yeah.
Because if I'm going on vacation, right, I may not have the time to finish the whole series.
Sure.
So I'll pick a couple of books that for example, last week, I think I took 4 books with me, and I got through 2.5.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't
good.
too bad. I didn't do quite as much reading as I would have liked, but, we had fun. It was fun.
Sulavu.
All right. So some other
book news. Go on.
All right. Callie Hart, we got confirmation that Fae and Alchemy, which is the Quicksilver Brimstone series, book 3, which was originally slated to release this September, has been pushed to September of 2027.
November of this year.
Oh, sorry, November of this year. Apologies.
It's so funny that this happened. Not funny, haha, funny, interesting, because I feel like we just quite literally talked about, like, I'll be interested to see what, if any, other movements and changes there are coming for these big, like, tentpole romantasy or big series that are kind of going right now. And this was the first one that got moved. And we have talked about Callie Hart on this podcast a couple of times. We've had a couple clips about her go kind of crazy online.
Hi, Callie.
Hi, Callie. But what I found so disappointing in all of this is, listen, of course, I wanted the book tomorrow, right? Because I love the series. But what I found disappointing were some of the reasons that were cited for this being moved. And we as an online community have to do better.
I didn't...
The way that we treat these authors online
were
is
people talking about that they didn't like Brimstone?
Yes. And there are some rules for online etiquette that I don't know if you guys don't understand. And I'm not talking about sippers particularly, because I know that you guys are fabulous and you would never do this, but
the general population.
If you are rating a book anything below really a 5-star, the author does not need to be tagged in this.
Yeah,
don't do that. Why? What do you think what is going to be gained out of this? What?
Well, in fact, and here's where I stand. Do I love every book I read? No. But I haven't written a book.
Right.
And as people who are sometimes online, it's hard to be out here and to like put your work and your thoughts and your feelings in front of a jury of strangers.
Yep.
And we've said this before, but like, we want these authors to continue to write. So why would we bully? Because that's what you're doing, whether you see it that way or not. Why would you bully somebody that you actively want something from?
That part I can't understand. And Amanda and I, we choose to put this content out here. We choose to put ourselves online, and we make that choice cognitively that we're going to say things and act silly and say dumb stuff or say some smart things sometimes online. We choose to do that. Authors are now celebrities when they previously haven't been, in a way that they didn't necessarily choose to have a million Instagram. And I'm not saying that they don't like it or it's not helpful to them, because maybe they do like it, and yes, it is helpful.
Right.
But they're not a traditional celebrity. They are not choosing to be a known entity at all times. And listen, I get it. You could do a pseudonym. You could do this. You could not do interviews. I don't care. They deserve respect, and we as a community need to give it to them.
Yeah.
I'm going to read a little bit from what she said after the post went out, because the post went out on Thursday maybe.
Okay.
Okay. She says, "Hi guys. All right. Incoming update. This has been a super tough decision to make, but one that feels necessary. I'm sure all of you will have noticed that for some time, Book 3 in the Fae and Alchemy series has scheduled to come out in November of this year. As a result of many moving parts, our team at Grand Central Publishing and Hotterscape, that is the UK distributor, along with myself, have made the call to move the release date from November to September 2027. She goes on to say, let's be real. Pushing out a release date sucks. It sucks for you guys and it sucks for me. I want nothing more than to release book 3 to you tomorrow and unload all of these crazy plot twists on you. But since it's the final installment in Saris and Kingfisher's trilogy, it's so much bigger than book 1 and 2. And I really want to make sure that the story is perfect. The publishers want to make sure that the book itself is a work of art. And across the entire team, we want blah, 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 blah. Okay. Then she goes on to say, this year has been pretty damn hard. Grief, loss, poor physical and mental health, a large dose of unkindness, and a number of issues far beyond my control have played roles in the delay of this book. While the vast majority of readers on the internet are kind, it doesn't go unnoticed that there are some who feel the need to go in another direction. We authors are human beings. We pour everything we have into these stories we share with the world. We have feelings, and things that we see online, the things that we're tagged in, the things that are posted about us, they all have a very real effect. Please know that. She goes on to say some other stuff, but you guys, this is a woman that is fucking begging you to stop tagging her in shit bomb reviews. And I think that is the least that we can do here.
Yeah.
And listen, I get it. A lot of you didn't like Brimstone for a myriad of reasons, and that is okay. But it is never okay to treat her in the way that she's been treated. Let's not forget the whole book cover of book 1.
Right.
Like, and people shitting all over book 1 and the cover and thinking it was ugly and the guy on the cover was crazy. But
she designed it.
You guys need to take a breath for real, because we have just let this get out of hand.
And listen, not everybody is going to like everything, and that is not, at least that's not the way that I read her or heard her response. That's not what she's saying. She's not saying you need to come out here and give it blanket 5-star reviews. No. But you have to be a human being, right? And ultimately, this gets into a larger debate over why we're in the state we're in, globally. But we just need a little bit of kindness. And if you don't like it, rate it 3 stars and move on.
Move on with your day. Rate it 3 stars on your Goodreads and keep it moving.
Right.
Or wherever.
And listen, I think you can even say, hey, I'm not talking about this, but there are books that I've read where I'm like, it just needed more editing.
Yep.
It needed another pass.
Yep.
That's not hurtful criticism.
Yeah, but you would never tag the author in that.
No, and I would never say, your cover's ugly. Don't buy the book then. Nobody asked you to.
Anyway, I just... Here we are again with this woman, the same woman, and it's not fair, and I hate the way that she's being treated, and the comments, of course, on this post were very nice, as they should have been, but I just think that we got it anyway. We lost the plot here, but something that I wanted to pick up on, or something that I picked up on. She makes a comment in here that says, I want nothing more to release book 3 tomorrow and unload these crazy plot twists on you guys, but since this is the final installment in Saris and Kingfisher's trilogy, blah, 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 it's so much bigger than book 1 and 2. So we're getting more.
Carrion.
Now, having said that, Carrion... She did release a Carrion short story on her website. So if you're interested in that, go check out calliehart.com.
Yep.
It is on the website there for you guys to read if you're interested. It is just a fun little Carrion story, short story.
Carrion being Carrion.
So anyway, that was the big hot news this past week. I think there was some other stuff, but that was the really, really big news. I also think it's interesting that she only tagged and mentioned Grand Central Publishing and Not Forever Publishing, which is the imprint that both Quicksilver and Brimstone are under. So I'll be curious to see how that plays out. If there's a shifting of imprint perhaps in there, because that was very odd that Forever Publishing was not anywhere mentioned or tagged or anything. So yeah, that was the big news. Anyway, all that to say, be nice.
Be nice. Okay, I have a couple of other things.
Yeah, go on.
Some adaptation news. Penelope Douglas, Five Brothers, is being adapted by Crave Canada. Did you read Five Brothers? I read Five Brothers.
What is the plot?
That is literally exactly what I texted the we have a team trope group message. And I was like, hey guys, was there a plot? I'm not mad at it. Let me be very clear. Penelope, girl, not mad at you. You are a queen. However, how are they going to make this into spoiler. 4 out of 5 brothers are girl.
Stoops.
Comes together with. And in new and unique ways. She's like from the right side of the tracks, little rich girl. These boys are from the wrong side of the tracks. I actually think it takes place in Florida. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. But I remember being like, ooh, Florida. And yeah, hijinks ensue. And I'm just curious. We'll be watching, but just curious. Also, The Things We Leave Unfinished. I love this book by Rebecca Yarros. An adaptation was already in the works, but it was announced that they do have a director on board and they are moving forward. And I believe that is with Amazon that is coming.
Got it. That's a lot.
And then last but not least, just before the pod, I saw an announcement that Anna Kendrick is going to be directing the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo movie.
Fascinating.
Or is directing the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo movie.
That is huge.
Interesting.
That could potentially be a really, really, really big step for her career-wise in her directorial career. Because I know she's directed some other things.
Yes.
But that could potentially be huge.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting news for sure.
Because she also directed the movie about the game show killer.
I'm so sorry. I can't look this direction because the way that the light is
that's
hitting.
okay. That's okay.
So I'm speaking to you but not looking at you.
The game show killer. The like biopic about him.
Can I, speaking of game shows, this is a left turn. I found something out yesterday on the internet, but it came from Ken, what's his name that's on the Jeopardy host?
Ken Jennings. Yes.
His roommate
in college. Yes.
In college, I think they went to MIT.
Brandon
Sanderson.
Yes, I saw this too. Had no idea. Crazy. Yeah, so he's like, so I guess I'm the second most successful person in our dorm, whatever. Crazy. Yeah, he also low-key dropped, did you catch this little nugget? Old Brandon, he got himself a private jet, baby. He got a PJ.
Good for you, Brandon.
Good for him.
Good for you, my guy.
That's right.
Wow. You think Pierce Brown's making that kind of money yet?
God. Can you imagine? Is he married?
I don't think so. Ooh. I think he might have a girlfriend though, or like a significant other.
Okay.
I don't know if they're married or not, but I'm not sure because I'm not sure if you've looked at his Instagram. But there are some...
Baby, he fine.
First of all, yes. Second of all, he likes to do a cold plunge in his like little outdoor bathtub on his property. And I may have zoomed in.
Oh my God.
Just like double tap.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
funny.
Fun.
Good for you, Pat. Good for you.
All right. Are you ready? Do you have any other information?
No, that's all I got. Nope, that's it.
All right, you want to talk about what you read?
Yeah, I'll go first. I finished Zodiac Academy book 6. Loved it, ate it up.
Yeah.
Yum.
We've turned a bit of a corner for me.
Oh, good. We have entered a weird territory now of, I don't even know what to call this series anymore, but like, I love it. And I mean, like, is it a bully romance? Not really anymore. But now it's fully, like, hashtag Avengers Assemble. Yeah. Like, it's all the parties are now involved. And we'll talk more about that on our Friday episode. But I've really liked the last 2 books.
You mean 5 and 6?
5 and 6.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I've turned a bit of a corner, but
really like 5 and 6.
I still have some feedback.
Sure.
No one's shocked. I've been very nice, I think, on the internet.
Yep. And then I am almost done. I'm going to count it for this week because I'm almost done. I'm almost done with Yesteryear.
Got it.
This is really good for podcasting because you can't see anything I'm doing.
My
mouth is just sort of open and I'm just like.
Right. Exactly.
Because what do you mean?
Sure.
What and how?
Sure.
That's
right.
all. Right. And then I am about 25% into Fury Bound.
Right. Okay, we're both reading romantasy right now. Shocking. Are you done?
That's it. That's all I got.
I didn't have a great reading week either. Well, and some of this, like, I can't remember. I counted it as done because I had like 5 pages left.
Right.
Some things.
That's fine.
Which I think I said last week, Untamed.
Yes.
All right. So the Undergrad Student Union.
Yep.
By Julie Murphy. I finished that. I finished Zodiac book 6 and 5.5, which is Big Ass Party.
Oh, I forgot about Big Ass Party.
Yes,
yeah,
me too. Me too. I also started. I just started my Libby Hold came up today for Fame Sick by Lena Dunham, which I have been fiending for. So I'm very excited about that. And I am about somewhere between 50 and 100 pages into Rites of the Starling.
Talk to me about your feelings for Rites of the Starling.
So, did I read the book? I also did a re-listen. I was a shade confused.
Right.
We've introduced some new characters to the mix, and I was like, the way in which they're presented, I was like, was I supposed to know this person?
Are you listening?
No, I'm physically.
Okay.
I was like, was I supposed to know this person? And then I was like, I feel like I remember people saying that was their feedback.
It all comes together.
Yeah. I spent some of last night going, they're going where? Because we flipped perspectives to this person, and I know now, I have an inkling now of who they are and like.
Okay, I'm gonna hide my eyes. Who do you think it is?
They're her mother's people. Like this, we're.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were going to be a little more specific.
No.
Got it. Okay.
This person, it made sense. Once I got to the end of the chapter, I was like, oh, right. Because the way it's presented to you, you think that it's the original marriage bargain that's being made, and it's not. Again, this is within the first 100 pages, so I'm not calling it a spoiler.
No, I don't think so. I think that's fine.
Okay.
I think that's fine.
So I would like to continue that tonight. I can't wait to go home and read some more.
I'm going to finish Yesteryear tonight, and then I got to dive into something new. So I got to pick what my next thing is going to be.
Book club book?
Is it on Tuesday? Next week? Yeah. Okay. I guess I could do that next. I was actually just going to read it on Sunday, if I'm being honest. That's what I've been doing.
Oh, just like immersive or?
Mm-hmm. That's how I did the last one. I just read it in one sitting.
It's good. It's really good. I will read the rest of the series, I think.
Okay.
Well,
the next one comes out pretty soon. So
correct.
We have another one.
And I would also like to get into a couple of my books that are sitting on my TBR that have been looking at me for a while. Stasia Stark, We Who Will Die. Like, I have a couple of...
Okay.
I also have some arcs that are sitting over there.
That's what I think I might try to read next. Dare I say, I'm not even going to say get ahead, but read something that's not out yet.
Yeah, Devour Me by Emily Rath is staring at me.
I have that too. Yeah, let's do that next.
Chunky.
Let's do that one next.
Okay.
Let's do that one next. After you finish Rites of the Starling. Let's do that one. Okay. All right. Well, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all the platforms at The Story Is Pod. YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Instagram, TikTok, all the places, all the things. We are also we have a big, lofty goal for Trope Bookshop this year. Our producer, Tomi, is also our social media manager for the store, and she has a very high goal of 75,000 followers by the end of the year.
Oh.
So, in order to do that, we need your help, gang. So please, if you don't follow us, please give us a follow, share with your friends, share with your bookish friends. Tell them, like, oh my gosh, look how funny these TikToks are that they're posting.
Hee hee ha ha.
So make sure to do that for us. We really, really appreciate it. You can follow Amanda
at 8ace8.
And you can follow me at That's Katie Mitchell, wherever you follow all of your people. And I think that's all you got.
On that note,
go read your book.